Let's go. Tell them like it is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Testimony Tuesday, Terrific Tuesday. I am Chase Bishop Presents. I am your life coach. Let's go. It's all about the energy.
Man, it's just the way you do it when you move so swiftly. Riding after you and making me do you.
It's the energy for me. The energy for me. Yeah.
Smoking out the way I feel emotions. Emotion, so good, it's so bad, it's so bad, it's so new. I'm wishing at the end of June.
Yeah.
Closing my shroud in a vision so clearly. Can't see ahead if I'm fine when I'm leaving. What is the saying when you should go? What is so impossible? Do me like that with a smile, with a smile.
Let's go.
You know me better. No rainy, no windy, no sun. Show music and just do the one. I'll fly like that, fly like that, fly.
Yeah, it's all about the energy.
I'll never be losing, I'm on every time. You know, so no better like a guy. Feeling in your style, not too quickly.
Yeah.
And it's in the way you do when you move so swiftly. Vibing out to you, make me feel your man. Smoking up the way I feel emotion. It's so good, it's so bad, it's so bad, it's so new. Wishing I'd be Losing my shroud in my vision clearly. Can't see ahead if I'm fine when I'm breathing.
It's the energy for me. It's how you wake up. The decisions you make, baby.
What is it saying when you let go?
I gotta make sure your energy
What
right.
is so impossible? Do me like that with a smile, with a smile. With all your notes, you know better like that. When we be on the scene, when you got to be
Vibe out.
with me, with her.
T Greasy.
No rainy, no windy, no sun.
Yeah.
Show music and just you know I'll fly like that, fly like that, fly.
The energy gotta be right,
I'll
baby.
never be
Yeah.
losing, I'm on every time.
It's always the vibe for me. The energy ain't right. I can't move. I can't function.
Don't leave me behind us. Round all the earth, yeah, we know it's divine.
They say the energy.
When I'm
Let's go. I am Jay Pitts Presents. I am in life coaching. Class is definitely in session. It's always the vibe for me. See, we got to understand that we are beings, and your alignment with people is very important. Some people might be having a bad day, but that just because that's your family or your friends or your mate don't mean you have to align yourself with them. It's the vibe. It's the energy. If you're trying to win today, if you already spoke upon your day saying you want to have a great day, your success is contingent upon who you align yourself with. What up, Londa? I see you, Queen. Blessings to you and your family. It's your alignment. A lot of times we don't understand that just because we love somebody or we care about somebody, we dang near abandon our success for today. We abandon us for the sake of our love, for the sake of family, friends, mates. No. If folk are not healthy spiritually, if folk are sick mentally, just because of a title doesn't mean you got to align yourself with them. And you can tell what type of frequency somebody's on by the first couple seconds of you talking to them. How they call you complaining. How they come around with this negative vibe. It's always the vibe for me. It's always the energy for me. I'm telling you, if you want to be successful, you got to manage your time wisely. That means when it comes to certain people, places, and things, you got to monitor how much time you give them. If you're not conscious of the time and where you put yourself or where you impute yourself, then you're not serious about the things you desire in life. A lot of y'all don't even realize that you be feeling a certain type of way, but that energy didn't come from you. It came from somebody you allowed to come into your house. It came from some people that you aligned yourself with when you came in contact, when you decided to go to their house, when you chose to spend most of your day with them, when you chose to be on the phone with them all day. Energy is the only thing that cannot be destroyed, but yet transferred. So when you say you want to have a blessed day, that means spiritually, you got to align yourself to things that are blessed. Come on, speak, God. When you say you want to have a great day, that means you have to align yourself to things that are great. When you say, oh, I want to have a wonderful day, you need to align yourself to things that are wonderful. Otherwise, you should not expect to be happy. You should not expect to be great. You should not expect to have a blessed day. You should not expect your day to be wonderful because look where you're taking your energy. What up, Cherry? I see the Cherry Effect. Blessing to you, Queen. Today going to be a phenomenal day. But I'm telling you, it's still like it is Tuesday. Y'all got to stop making excuses as to why you're aligning yourself with certain people, places, and things. Nah, just because that's your family don't mean you should align yourself with them today. Everybody don't deserve your day. That's a known fact and truth. I said everybody don't deserve your day. Sometimes your mama be tripping. Sometimes your daddy might be tripping. So they might not deserve to get much time in your today if you done already went to God and said you want to have a great day. Hey, sometimes your brother be tripping. Sometimes your sister be tripping. Everybody does not deserve to be in every day God gives you. See, your love a lot of times, or a title a lot of times, trump common sense. God said, why you go over there? Why you go over there? Who told you to align yourself with them people? Who told yourself to go over there? In my life, each and every day, God bless me with knowing that time is valuable. I'm telling you right now, I only go where I'm celebrated, elevated, motivated, and loved. Point blank and period. Point blank and period. I ain't going nowhere unless it's an emergency, unless I simply have to. But for the most part, in my lifestyle, something I built consistently, I'm not going where I'm not elevated, motivated, celebrated, or loved. This is how you manage your health, your mental health, your mental and spiritual stability. Your body, let me tell you something about you. Your body needs consistency. Consistency of healthy vibrations. This is why you so up and down. You know, different from playing at Devonshire on the playground or on the blacktop. You on that seesaw, emotionally up and down. Emotionally up and down. Good day, bad day. Good day, bad day. Good day, bad day. You look like you about to do the Macarena. Good day, bad day. Good day, bad day. There is no level of consistency. That's why your vibrations is off. That's the reason why some days you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. Because there is no level of spiritual consistency. And that's your issue. Because your love and titles in your life trumps mere common sense and wisdom. It trumps common sense and wisdom. Your love. Because you follow in your heart instead of going logic. Instead of going logical, you go emo. Oh, because that's your mom or your daddy, or that's your aunt or your uncle, or that's your friend, that's your sister, your brother. I'm telling you, oh, that's your mate. No, you go to God first. And when you go to God first, God will lead you how to go with your day. Because some people aren't healthy for what God has to do in your day or what you're desiring out of that day. Everybody, see, you can, come on, speak, God, speak. You can say, I want to have a blessed day, but certain people in your life are not aligned with what's blessed. So that's the point where you got to make a conscious decision and say, you know what? I'm going to go in this direction today. I see that person is on something else. So I'm not going to spiritually align myself with them today. Because the reality is, this is how you disrupt or miss out on great opportunities by your poor choices. We make a lot of poor choices knowing certain situations ain't right. Oh, but yeah, that's my mama. Oh, yeah, but that's my brother. So you willing to abandon the things you ask God for all because of a mere title or a mere situation? No, we don't move like that. We make conscious decisions. We make conscious decisions for what's healthy for us. You got to learn how to love yourself more. Yeah, they say it's hard. Oh, yeah, they say it's easier said than done. Well, guess what? I guess you'll never get that in. I guess you'll never receive the things you truly desire, because to be a grown man and a grown woman, you got to be able to make the tough decisions. I love my family, but all family ain't family. And I'm going to tell you, on certain days, our family ain't going to act as family, and I'm going to move accordingly. I love my friends, but I'm going to tell you, everybody don't practice friendship, because how we deal with each other is not increasing to better and healthy vibration. And some friends are underlying frenemies. So I'm telling you, when on a day that I plan on being blessed, a day where I plan on being a conqueror, a day that I feel I plan on accomplishing something. If my friends are not aligned on the same frequency and vibration, I can't align myself with them today. I can love my mate all day long. I could be in a great relationship all day long. But if I'm laying next to my mate and they own some other stuff and I got plans, preparations, situations that I'm trying to accomplish, I can't align myself to that person. Y'all got to stop aligning yourself to unhealthy people, but then wondering why your vibration, your energy is low. Y'all put too much energy in people, places, and things, and you need to stop. How about build you up? How about love on you? You don't need a lot of people. Let me tell you something. It's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. You don't need a lot of people in your life to be happy. Let's just address that right now. You don't need a lot of people in your life to be happy. You don't need a lot of people in your life to be successful. You don't need a lot of people. What up, Bella? I see you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. It's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all gotta stop. You gotta stop aligning yourself with the wrong people, places, and things. But shocked. Are you shocked as to why your life is the way it is? Or why have you experienced some of the things you've experienced? It's because you don't take yourself serious. You don't take yourself serious. I don't need a lot of people in my personal life to be happy. It only takes one decision to simply do this right here. Just smile, baby. Just smile, kings and queens. Compliment your temple with just a mere smile. The fact that you're alive today. And if you don't see today as an opportunity, you're already losing. You know why? Because you got an opportunity that somebody else didn't get. You're well and alive. Some of y'all well and alive and can't even smile. You can't even smile. Some of y'all can't even smile without somebody being next to you. Somebody, come on, speak. God, I'm talking to somebody right now. Somebody can't even smile without having somebody in their life or somebody by their side. Nah, man, this energy starts with me. Oh, for me to love somebody outside of me, I got to learn how to love myself first. Because life is inside out, not outside in. So I'm going to tell you something, baby. When it comes to love, love don't start when I connect myself with somebody. Love didn't begin when I connected myself with somebody. Love began with me. It started with me. It was birthed with me. It was manifested with me. It was spoke upon with me. I developed it with me. I looked in the mirror and learned how to love what I see. It started with me. The confidence, the self-esteem. I had to build myself up. That's where the love came from. So when it comes to those of you who think you're handsome, those of you who think you're beautiful, it does not begin with somebody outside of you. It begins with you. If you don't believe it, nobody can support it. If you don't love you, don't expect me to. That just means you need to spend more time with you. If you can't enjoy you, don't expect me to. You need to learn how to spend time with yourself. Some of y'all can't be single 5 minutes without jumping in somebody else's bed, without jumping or attaching yourself with somebody else. You have no discipline nor no self-control, but you wonder why your life is the way it is. No, love didn't start with when she connected with me. Love didn't start when she liked me, when she takes some liking into me. No, love started with me. Me learning myself, understanding myself, developing, investing in myself. Yeah, love starts at the home, the heart of the home. The heart, it starts at home. The scripture says charity starts at home. So God is saying with everything that is positive about you, it should start with you. Charity starts at home. Charity. So all this work, all these accomplishments, the root of it should begin in your household. What up, Jabbo? I see you, King. Today going to be a phenomenal day. It's Taco Tuesday. Terrific Tuesday. Tell it like it is Tuesday. Testimony Tuesday. Hey, take all 4, take all 3, but you have to make sure you take care of you. Because I'm definitely going to take care of me. You only got one life to live. Those who love and support me, like and share. Like and share. And if I inspire you some type of way, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title. But let me tell you something. You only got one life to live. So stop waking up the way you're waking up. I can't stand when people wake up with complaints. I can't stand when folk wake up complaining about what they don't have. They wake up with all this bad energy. That's why I play the song, Bob Out. It's the energy for me. It's the energy for me. It's your spiritual alignment. Who you aligning yourself to. And stop making excuses by why you making poor choices, aligning yourself with your family, friends, or mate just because you love them and they carry a serious title in your life. No, sometimes your mate ain't gonna always be on the same page. And I could be like, babe, you tripping. You tripping, man. You gotta get your energy right. You got to get your energy right because there's blessings in today too. Yeah, it's Tuesday. You know, it's not Friday, but I'm going to tell you how you bless your Tuesday when you treat your Tuesday like a Friday because there's blessings in Tuesday too. Y'all be hustling for the weekend. No, stop looking forward to the weekend. Look forward to today. Somebody ain't going to make it to the weekend and you sit here trying to rush to the week. Yeah, see, y'all, I'm going to tell you, folk who hustle for the weekend don't know how to appreciate life. They don't respect life. Come on, speak, God. I'm speaking to somebody right now. Those of you who hustle for the weekend don't know how to maximize your time. Don't know how to spend your time wisely with your days because you don't even know how to package or dress your Mondays, your Tuesdays, and your Wednesdays. You always looking forward to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when there's blessings in Monday too. Some of my biggest blessings hit on a Monday. Some of my biggest blessings hit on a Tuesday. Some of my biggest blessings hit on hump day, on Wednesday. So I ain't hustling, no, I ain't rushing nothing. I ain't rushing nothing. I ain't hurrying and scurrying for nothing. I ain't pressing forward to nothing. Oh yeah, it's blessings in today too. Yeah, Friday will take care of itself when it get here. But I'm not hustling for the weekend because when you gain maturity, and you gain a level of wisdom, meaning you invest in your intellectual property, you up your consciousness that your third eye is open, you'll know how to spend Monday like a Friday. You'll know how to spend Tuesday like a Saturday. You'll know how to spend Wednesday like a Sunday, and you'll enjoy your whole week instead of talking about, I can't wait till the weekend, girl. Oh, bro, I can't wait till the weekend, bro. No, man, today has its blessings too. You just got to learn how to address it so you can dress it better than what you're doing because it's blessings in Tuesday too. But I'm going to tell you something when it comes to life, man, we don't appreciate life for what it is until you lose it. or till some tragedy comes. Y'all don't appreciate nothing till it leaves. Y'all don't appreciate nothing until it's on the outside of your life. Man, we humans are so jacked up the way we appreciate people, the way we love people. Most of us don't miss something till it's gone. Why do we gotta lose something just to start appreciating it? Why does some person, place, or thing gotta be on the outside of your life just so you can see the value in it? It's because, man, you take life for granted. You don't even appreciate your own time because you allow people to come in your life and waste your time. You don't put no respect. I'm going to tell you, life becomes more fulfilling when you put more value on your access and your time. I'm going to tell you right now, can't nobody just come into my life. Can't nobody just have my phone number. Can't nobody just barge up. Everybody can't come to my house. And I'm telling you, I put more value on my access and my time. I'm telling you, that's why folk know how to treat me. And when they mishandle my worth, that's why they on the outs. That's why I don't come around. That's why I don't answer my phone. That's why I happily decline. Because I'm going to teach you one way or another. I put more value on my access and my time. It complements your life. Life becomes more fulfilling when you put more value on your access and your time. You are God's design. You got the power to do so. It's the power of authority. You are in control, and it is your job to manage you. Stop looking for somebody outside of you to manage what you should be doing. Anybody outside of you is simply just a support system. That's it. But when it comes to your happiness, your intellectual property, your levels of vibrations and consistency, that's your job. That's your job. That's your job, your opportunity. So if you're not happy right now, what you gonna do? Stop looking for somebody outside of you. If you're sad right now, what you willing to do? Stop looking for somebody outside of you. If you're feeling unsuccessful, what are you willing to do? Stop looking for somebody outside of you. Your support system is designed to support what you should be already be doing and willing to be doing for yourself already, prior to them aligning themselves to you. Y'all, some of y'all just lazy. Some of y'all lazy. Your perception and perspective on life is so bad. And let's address the elephant in the room. As friends, we can agree to disagree. As friends, we can agree to disagree. Some of y'all, man, y'all friendship is flawed because you can never keep it real. Some of y'all relationships are flawed because you can't be honest. Come on, I'm speaking to somebody right now. Oh, your family orientation is not healthy because you can never keep it real. This is why I say, if you cannot be honest, if you cannot be real in your organization, your relationship is flawed. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. I don't have to agree with everything you say. I'm going to tell you, you don't have to agree with everything I say. Everybody that's on my live don't always agree with what I say, and that's okay. That is human rights and human law. That is the power of freedom. If you're not free, you dumb. Because this is your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. I don't have to agree with everything you say and do. But you don't, and likewise. But here's the thing when you know your family ain't right. Here's the thing how you know your friendships ain't right. Here's how you know your relationship ain't right. When one, you cannot keep it real. But also two, when somebody wants you to side with them and they're wrong, but they want you to side with them because they're the title of that person in your life. I don't have to side with you just because we sleep in the same bed. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't have to side with you just because you're my friend. If you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't have to side with you just because we family. When you're wrong, you're wrong. My mother taught me one thing as a child. One of these things, well, she taught me a lot, but I'm going to tell you this one thing that helps with this situation. My mama always said when she would come up there to that Devonshire elementary school, she said, I'm going to tell y'all something. She said, look here. When you're wrong, you on your own. When you're right, we gonna fight. I got your back. I'm your advocate. I'm your mama. I'm willing to burn the whole school down behind this if you're right. But when you're wrong, boy, you're on your own. When you're wrong, you're on your own, boy. Yeah. I'm not backing you up on no BS. I'm not backing you up on no BS. But when you're right, we gonna fight. We gonna fight. I'm fighting tooth and nail with you. I got your back. But when you're wrong, you're on your own. What my mother was saying is, listen here, I love you, but responsibly, in wisdom, I'm not backing you up when you're wrong. Because see, she understood longevity. She understood long-term effects. She understood if she allowed me to move that type of way, me and my brothers as children, it would affect her on the back end when we became men or became teenagers. See, y'all be making short-term decisions today, not thinking about how it's going to affect you tomorrow if you allow that behavior to grow. It's no different from a relationship when you're dealing with a man that's lying, when you're dealing with a woman that's cheating. Or see, at first it starts as something small, but if you allow it to go on, it grows. Come on, speak, God. It grows on to something worse. Some of y'all don't realize when relationships end, a lot of these things should have been nipped in the bud. If you would have nipped it in the bud in a timely manner, your results wouldn't be the results it is today. But you was very passive with certain situations. Oh, certain things you should have demanded. Certain things you should have communicated on prior to even going into the relationship. Certain questions you should have asked. I'm telling you right now, when you're wrong, you're on your own. When you're right, we're going to fight. But when it comes to friendship, relationships, and family, if I can't be honest and keep it real or have my own opinion, then our relationship ain't real. Our relationship is not real because I can't even keep it real in the relationship, in the bond, in the family, in the friendship. How can we honestly strengthen a bond if we can't be honest? If we can't be real? We can agree to disagree and still be friends, still be lovers, still be family. If we can't, the relationship, the bond, the family, the friendship is not real. It's non and void. I'm telling you right now, it ain't even investable. If I can't have my own opinion, the friendship ain't real. If you can't have your own opinion, the friendship ain't real. And you'll find out by what you discuss. If y'all fall out and can't come back together, come on, speak, God. If y'all can't maintain the respect and love between each other over a discussion or a debate or a disagreement. See, this is how things get tricky. When y'all fall out and don't talk to each other, can't communicate to each other, that means one, you don't have no maturity. Two, God revealing your situation. Oh, when you can't be honest. Or when the level of love and respect begins to deteriorate. You better start questioning your relationship. You better start questioning your friendship. You better start questioning your family because it shouldn't be that way. There's some room for improvement. There's an opportunity for growth because your respect and love should not lower all because of a disagreement. Oh man, I'm telling you right now, when it comes, just tell it like it is Tuesday. I'm going to tell you with your friendship, your family, and even your relationship. If things go left, if there is a negative, if there is a disagreement and your love and respect is lessened or lowered, something ain't right about your relationship. Somebody lacks maturity. Your relationship, friendship, or family might not be real. And all it took was a negative situation. God allowed a negative situation to expose what you thought you had. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. What you thought you had. What you thought you had. All it took. That's all it took. That's all it took was a negative situation. This is the season of revealing. God will allow certain things to happen just to reveal your situation. Just so you can see the truth about how a person really feel about you. See, a lot of y'all, man, y'all be looking over stuff. Folk be showing you who they are. If you want to know who people are, I'm telling you right now, hey, look, just look, listen, pay attention, take mental notes. Take mental notes. That's your reality. That's your reality. I'm telling you right now, make a conscious decision for what's best for you. All you got to do is sit back and watch them. That's your mate. That's your friends. And that's your family. And you can see what's good for you and what's not good for you. I'm telling you, just because you love a person, just because a person carries a certain heavy title in your life, doesn't mean on this present day, you got to align yourself with them. Everybody in your life ain't right. Everybody in your life ain't going to always be on the same vibration as you. They're not going to always be on the same vibration as you. So here it is, you talking about having a blessed day. Your mate might not be on that frequency. So you might need to manage how much time you invest in them. Because some of y'all be sleeping with the enemy. And them people are not aligned to no blessings. They're aligned more to curses. So I'm telling you, the reality is, man, y'all got to change up your mentality. You got to change up your mentality and change how you focus and how you put yourself or where you impute yourself when it comes to certain people, places, and things. If you want to live and have a blessed day. I'm telling you right now, if you want to have a blessed day, that's your reality. A lot of y'all will allow yourselves to align yourself with certain people, and then your situation falter. You're like, man, what's going on, God? No, God's saying, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? Because you made that choice, knowing that person was unhealthy, knowing that person wasn't aligned with blessings, happiness, joy, peace, tranquility, productivity. But because of your love and title, you aligned yourself there. But I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to relationship, bonds, and friendships, hey, the reality is if folk not happy or folk not healthy, or you can't keep it real or be honest, without somebody going emotional, without somebody falling back on you, without somebody switching up, without somebody disrespecting you, or without their love being lowered, then you got to question who you're aligning yourself with. Because at the end of the day, you should be able with your friend, especially if that's your real friend, you should be able to be honest with them with no judgment. You should be able to be honest with them and be able to come back. Come back when things go left. You can't. If you can't, then all God is doing is exposing your friendship. That could be a frenemy. That person could underline don't like you or hate you. Oh, if you can't be honest in your family, can't keep it real with your family members, that means they're a member or of your organization or association. If you can't agree to disagree with your family, then that just might not be your family. Because God is no respecter of any person, neither will I. And when it comes to certain people, I'm telling you, just because you carry the same last name as me, just because we got the same blood, don't mean we always family. It don't mean we're family. Because if I can't keep it real, if I can't be honest, if we can't agree to disagree, then all God is doing is exposing our family orientation. It's how we orientate, how we function with each other. It ain't real, it's fabricated. It ain't substantial. It's not a solid foundation to stand on. So that's not your family. You were born into that. But as time revealed itself, that was not your family. That's not your family. Even when it comes to relationship, how in the world can you lay with somebody, lay beside somebody, and you can't talk to them? How? I don't care who. Here's the thing. I don't care who you are and how you are. If you are laying next to your mate, you can sex with them. You can break bread with them. They can support you. They can do everything up under the sun, and they can communicate with you. Man, bye. You talking to a little girl or a little boy. Man, I'm telling you, man, get out of here with that cockamamie, little child behavior. That's little child behavior. I don't care who you are. You can say what you want to say, feel how you want to feel, but it ain't real. How in the world can you how can you sex with a person? How can you have a child with a person? How can you marry a person? How can you have relations with a person? How can you break bread with a person? How can you protect a person, but then you can't communicate? Let me help you out. If you're doing all these things that relationship is required and that person can't communicate, they're guilty about something. Something about them is deceiving. There's some deception there. There's something about them that you should not trust, because God said there ain't no way in this world you can do everything that's required in a relationship and that person can't communicate. There's something about them that you should not trust. That's deception there, because I'm going to tell you something. It's impossible to lay next to a person. It's impossible to have a child by a person. It is impossible to break bread with a person. It is impossible to be a great woman or a great man, and yet your mate cannot talk. This ain't grade school, baby. This ain't elementary. You don't have no speech impediment. You ain't slow, blind, or dumb. So I'm telling you, y'all man gotta know when you dealing with a grown looking person, but somebody who's spiritually childish. Yeah, I said it. You're a child. You're a little boy or a little girl. If you cannot open up your mouth, it should not be pulling teeth. You shouldn't be in that relationship. You shouldn't be in there because you're still a child. And some people get very offended when I give them truth. But hey, it's the truth. The truth will set you free. The quicker you embrace it, the better you can work on your self-development. But we too grown to not be able to open up our mouth. Oh, if you was dying, you'll say, oh, protect me. And somebody shoot a gun, you'll be looking for protection. I bet you open up your mouth then. Oh, if you got in a car accident, I bet you'll call somebody. Oh, how is it? It's convenient to communicate when something goes wrong. But when it comes to just proper communication with family, friendships, and mate, you can't open up your mouth. There's something deceiving about you. And a lot of times you don't open up your mouth because what will come out your mouth is nothing but lies. Come on, don't play with me. Let's tell it like it is Tuesday. If folk can't communicate, something's deceiving about them. And I'm going to tell you 9 times out of 10, you'll trip them up in their lives if you're paying attention. Yeah, we're too grown to not be able to talk. And when it comes to a relationship, you should already come out the gate doing what's required, or you shouldn't be in that relationship. Some people ain't coming to a relationship for love. They're coming in to use because they see you got it going on. They see you got it going on. They see you got yourself together. And they stuff ain't right. So they look for an opportunity to properly use you so they can come up in some type of way. It's just reality. It's life lessons. Everybody don't get in a relationship for love. Some people need help. Some people need just help. That's just what it is. That's your reality. But I'm telling you right now, you got one life to live. We can agree to disagree and still be family. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. We can agree to disagree and still be mates. All it is, man, everybody has their own right. I'm going to tell you what I don't do with people. I don't take away their human right to feel. If you feel that way, and I'm going to respect it. But here's the flip side of it. You're going to respect how I feel as well. This is nothing but adulting. Respect how I feel, and I'm going to respect how you feel, even if I don't agree, because that's all that is maturity. I'm not going to like everything you say and everything you do, but I respect it. I respect it. See, a lot of y'all will deal with people who try to stand on their human right, but take yours. Come on, speak, God. Speak. It don't work like that. I said what I said. There are some people y'all deal with that will stand on their human right, but rob you from yours. Meaning they will believe, they will say, yeah, okay, this is what I believe and I stand on it. But then on the flip side, rob you from how you feel. Now they want to change how you feel. Come on, man, go sit down somewhere. I never take a person's human right to feel or have their own opinion from their own intellectual property, meaning their mind. What up, strong mind? Blessed to you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. I'm telling y'all, no, I will not take your right, your human right to feel. But there's some snakes out here that y'all be amongst. There's some snakes out here that will stand on their human right, but you will allow them to take yours. Meaning they will feel how they feel. And then here comes the manipulation. They want you to feel how they feel too. But you feel the complete opposite. But they will badger you, smother you, manipulate you to feel how they want you to feel. How can you be your own self? How can you be a human being if you don't think for yourself? This is your own mind, your own heart, your own body. Now, we can have a conversation or a discussion, and just might your points of views could change the way I feel. But the reality is I have to have my own human right to think and feel for myself. But there are snakes and self-controlling people that will manipulate, they will stand on their human rights, but simultaneously rob you from yours. Rob you from yours. And that's not right. We can agree and disagree and still be friends. If we can't, then our friendship was never real from the jump. Our relationship wasn't real from the jump. Our family orientation wasn't real from the jump. And all God did was use that situation to expose our bonds. Some of these things aren't real, aren't healthy. Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it means. It wasn't real. I'm not upset about it. I love truth, even if it hurts. I love truth, even if it's like, dang, man, shoot, and it sucks. I love truth. But the reality is that's what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes God will allow certain circumstances to come to expose what you thought you really had. Come on, speak, God. Some of y'all would think y'all in a relationship, and here comes a certain relationship, a certain situation, and it blows your whole relationship up. You know why? Because God was sick and tired of you functioning something that wasn't real. The truth will set you free. I'd rather you be hurt for a moment than to be damaged for a lifetime. You were being behooved because God wasn't looking at them on the outside. God was wearing their heart. They had a heart condition, meaning they were in a real situation, not functioning in a real way. They wasn't doing what was required to that relationship. And because God loves you, you better be thankful that the Most High loved you. Because the Most High loved you, he allowed certain situations to come to expose what you thought you had. That ain't no marriage. That ain't no relationship. That ain't no friendship. That ain't your family. God will allow certain situations to emerge just to expose what you thought you had. Come on, speak, God. It wasn't real. But God loved you so much, he allowed it to happen. Yeah, you might be disappointed, but that was just for a moment. Yeah, you might be hurt, but that's going to be just for a moment. Because God is no respecter of any person, and God is not controlled or dictated by time. No. You thought you had something. God said, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of thinking you in a real relationship. You're not. I'm tired of you thinking you in a friendship. You're not. I'm tired of thinking of make you walk around here thinking that that's your family. They're not. They're not. We can agree to disagree and still be friends, mates, or family. If I can't keep it real, if you can't keep your human right and I can't keep mine at the same time, then our bond is not stable. It's not healthy. It's not right, and it's not real. Here's the thing about my philosophy in life. Love and circumstance. Love and circumstance. I tell my clients this all the time when I do my sessions. Love and circumstance. When you are in a family, friendship, or relationship, your love should be greater than your circumstances. Meaning your love trumps the foolishness. It trumps anything that could sever the relationship. But when the circumstance begin to become close to the love, the bond, the friendship, the family, the relationship can become broken. Now you're in some tragic situation. But naturally, your love should be greater than your circumstance. When your circumstance is greater than your love, you in trouble. Your relationship, your friendship, your family is in trouble because y'all allowed this situation to be so amplified that it's literally destroying the bond y'all created. If you love somebody, truly love somebody, you're not going to allow certain circumstances to behoove you or hurt you or damage your relationship. You won't even put yourself in that situation. You won't even allow yourself to stay in that vibration and energy. Your love should be greater than your circumstance. But when you allow your circumstance to be neck and neck with your love, or you allow your circumstance to be greater than your love, your bonds are in trouble. It's in trouble. It's in trouble. You need some help outside of you before it becomes destroyed. Because y'all have allowed something to grow. It's like fungus. You've allowed it to grow so big and be so amplified that that's all you think about. That's all you know. So when it comes to your bonds, certain situations will reveal where your love is and where your circumstances are. And it's going to reveal truly if you really care about your relationship. That's family, friends, or mate. And if I'm going to tell you something, if you fall out with somebody or have a disagreement, y'all can't come back together. It wasn't real. It wasn't real. If you fall out with somebody and in the midst of y'all having a disagreement, the love is being lowered, the respect is being lowered, that situation ain't real. It ain't healthy for you. All God is doing is practicing exposure with your situation. That's all God doing is practicing exposure. If you are having a disagreement with somebody, if you're having a disagreement with somebody and you're allowing the situation to be bigger than your relationship and bonds, hey, listen, Linda, listen. It only means that your situation might not be what you thought it was. It's okay. Those who love and support me, like and share. And if I bless your heart, inspire in some type of way, my Venmo and my Cash App is in the title. But I'm going to tell you something. Some of y'all situations ain't real. And all it takes is the right situation to reveal. God has allowed certain circumstances to reveal just to expose what you thought you had. It's okay. The truth will set you free. I'm telling you right now, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The reality is, man, hey, unfortunately, when it comes to life, when it comes to your personal life, you got to manage it better than what you're doing. You got to, man, I'm telling you, with y'all time, y'all got to take y'all life more serious. You got to take it more serious. Because a lot of us, when it comes to our personal life, we'll allow people to come in our life and waste so much time. So much time. It ain't even healthy. Oh, man, when it comes to your happiness, that's why I played this song, Vibe Out. Vibe Out, because it's about spiritual alignment. Some of y'all deal with people who are not even aligned with your happiness, not aligned with your success, not aligned with your joy, but you expect it to be successful. No, if you here's the thing. If your spiritual energy is scheduled with you and God saying that you wanted to be successful today, being great today, being healthy today, being wonderful today, I'm telling you, you got to align yourself with people, places, and things that are in your alignment. What up, Mama Graham? I see you, Queen. Today gonna be a phenomenal day. You got to align yourself with those type of people. So if you're planning on having a blessed day, you gotta go where things are blessed. If you want to have a wonderful day, you gotta go where things are wonderful. If you want to have a great day, you got to go to things that are attesting to greatness. Who you fooling? Who you fooling? That's why y'all getting the results that you getting, because you're not taking your life serious. You're not aligning yourself with the right people, places, and things. Some of y'all know certain people negative. Some of y'all know some people aggravating. Some of y'all know y'all give so much weight to blood, title, and love. Just because you love them don't mean you got to be a fool for it. Just because they got the same blood as you don't mean you got to be aligned with them today. Just because they got a certain title in your life don't mean you belong. Just because they belong in your day every day. This is about you. And is your love greater than your circumstance? If your love ain't greater than your circumstance, then I'm going to tell you, your relationship could be flawed. Your relationship could be suffering. I'm telling you, your relationship might not be real. And that's just the truth. That's just the truth. The reality is, if you can't be honest and real with your mate, man, I'm telling you right now, man, I gotta say this. Everybody's not going to agree, but I'm gonna tell you, I got to say this. I got to say this, man. It's been tugging on me this morning. I'm telling you, God giving me the revelation. I'm telling you with everything inside of me. When it comes to your family, friendships, and definitely your mate, if your mate cannot communicate, you dealing with a little boy and a little girl. If your mate cannot communicate, I'm going to tell you, communication, I'm going to tell you, it's bigger than that, communication being your love language. But I'm telling you, this blocks the opportunity of understanding another individual. So here's the thing. How can you decide to be in a relationship with your mouth? How can you get married, even with marriage? How can you, with your mouth, say, I do? How can you lay with that person? How can you have a baby with that person? How can you pay bills with that person? How can you break bread with that person? How can you protect that person? How can you do everything what relationship require? And then that person can't properly communicate about relationship, personal issues, plans, preparations, or even simply just business. You dealing with a little girl or a little boy. But here's the thing. If they need you, they can communicate. Come on, speak, God. If they want you, they can communicate. If they get in a car accident, they can communicate. If there is an emergency, they can communicate. If something goes left or goes wrong, they can communicate. But when it comes to the basics of how to keep a relationship going, or to how to keep peace between one another, gain understanding with one another, they don't open up their mouth. You are dealing with a grown looking person, but on the inside, they are very childish. And I'm going to tell you something even furthermore. If you are dealing with an adult, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a mate, and they can't communicate about something serious, there's a reason why the elder said, hey, yo, children, step out the room. Step out the room, children. You know why? Because something grown was about to be said and they didn't need to hear it. I'm telling you, some of these adults, because of the way they operate, they need to go out the room with the rest of them children. Because I'm telling you, if they cannot communicate, they're childish. They're very childish. Very childish. And I'm going to tell you, one of the biggest reasons why certain people, adults, and I'm going to tell you, catch this. Folk who are an adult, meaning you're of age and can't communicate, there is deception there. There is some deceit, something deceiving there. There is lies there. I'm telling you, I don't care who you are. If you don't got a speech impediment, if you're not blind, slow, and dumb, if you are dealing with somebody in your life, family, I'm telling you, I'm exposing the people in your life. You got to take a mental note of this. If you are dealing with an adult, I don't care if they're family, I don't care if they're friends, I don't care if it's your mate, I don't care if it's your coworker in business, and they cannot properly communicate, something is deceiving about them. Some people don't talk because they know if they talk, you will expose their lie. Some people won't open up their mouth because they know they're going to tell a lie. Some people are quiet because they know they ain't doing right. They know they ain't doing right behind closed doors. They know they deceiving. They know they cheating you. I'm telling you, when one cannot communicate, it makes the deception so much higher. You know why? Because lack of communication debunks understanding. It blocks understanding. So what comes with a person who doesn't communicate? Now you can't even understand what does it do to a person who can communicate? It leads you to a mind state of wondering. Come on, God. Wondering what the scripture says. It has you lean to your own understanding. Meaning you can't even get the truth because they cannot act or function like an adult. Come on, speak, God. I know what I'm talking about. I got a few folk in my life that function that way. I'm going to tell you, and I just sit back and I just say, okay. God, you see this. You see this. They too grown. They got hair on their chest, God. They got titties, they got breasts on their chest, God. They are well of age, God, and they don't communicate, God. And all the Holy Spirit be saying, don't trust them. Don't trust them, not even a little bit. I ain't got to tell you that I don't trust you. You show it. You prove that I shouldn't trust you. Because God said they too old to not know how to communicate. A person who is of age that doesn't have a mental condition. A mental condition. A person who is of age who doesn't have a mental condition, who cannot properly communicate, is deceiving. They got lies in them, and you should not trust them. Because here's the thing. We're too old to not know how to talk. But here's the kicker. Why God is exposing them this morning on this Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. They communicate when they need you. Come on, that's why I say I'm a dangerous man. That's why I say folks shouldn't even test me because, hey, don't stress me, bless me. Folks shouldn't even try my gangster because when you around me, I'm already looking, I'm listening, I'm hearing, I'm projecting. Man, I'm gonna tell you, God be calling the ace, a spade, 8-ball corner pocket. I'm the worst person to put me around. Don't put me around your relationship because I can pick it apart. Don't put me around your friendship. I can pick it apart. Don't put me around your family. I can pick it apart. Because I'm telling you, energy is the only thing that cannot be destroyed, but yet transferred. And when you're dealing with somebody whose intellectual property is on another level, their consciousness is one thing Dick Gregory said. One thing Dick Gregory said before he left the planet. I'm going to tell you, it's one thing Dick Gregory said. When the universe picks you to see, you can't unlook it no more. You can't unhear it no more. When the universe picks you to have a true divine awakening, and some of y'all can understand and touch and agree with what I'm talking about. When the universe picks you to see things for what it is, no matter what the news say, no matter what the president say, no matter what your mama say, no matter what the world say, no matter what the book say, when the universe picks you with divine truth and energy, you can't unlook it, you can't unsee it, you can't unfeel it. So I'm telling you right now, if y'all are dealing with adults who don't have a mental condition, who don't have a speech impediment, who doesn't have their tongue taken out their mouth, and they can't communicate, here's how God checked me with a few people. God said, hey, you went to them and they couldn't communicate. You came to them like a grown man. You wasn't mad. My voice didn't escalate, but I came to them to have a conversation. And one thing God said, a couple things God said, before you go to them, Jeff, make sure your spirit is right. Make sure your spirit is right. Make sure you calm. Make sure you got your spirit together before you go there. So, I did a few woo signs. I went up the mountain. You know what I'm saying? I worked out. I did everything I need to do because I know I was going to have a conversation, a serious conversation. I'm trying to help y'all this morning when y'all got to deal with people that's childish. But God just simply want to expose them, not expose them for them, but expose them for you. So you can move accordingly. Come on, because it's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday. You got to call it ace and a spade. God said, get your spirit together. So I did. I said, you know what? Because it's a touchy situation. And I said, let me get me together. Let me get me together so my words, my intellectual property, everything. Because I'm going to tell you, when y'all go emo and try to talk, it don't come out right. You're not even focused on the wrong thing because you're too emotional. You got to stay logical, baby. That's why God wanted to make sure that my spirit was together. My consciousness was together so that I don't feel flustered through anger. God said, get yourself together before you go to them. God said, listen when you bring up the subject. When you get to them, speak to them like you raised. Ask them how they doing. And then ask a few questions, the things that you seek. God said, if they get emotional instantly, that is deception. Come on, speak, God. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. God said, if you bring up a grown person conversation of something that you are well aware, or you have a hunch, or you have a spiritual discernment, or a gut feeling that this person is doing something wrong, or we both know what you're doing is wrong, and you bring it up and instantly they go emotional. Deception. If you have a communication with that person and you're calm and they just sitting there ain't saying nothing, deception. If you are talking to a grown person and it's like pulling teeth, and they won't open up their mouth at all, deception. God said you shouldn't trust them. I don't care who they are, I don't care if it's your own daddy. I don't care if it's your own brother. I don't care if it's your childhood friend. It don't matter. In this moment, God is exposing them. Because we are too grown. We ain't them little teenagers no more. We ain't them little kids no more. We are too grown to not be able to communicate about mere decision making, relationships, business. No. But then here's the other kicker. For some of these people that are very deceiving, God said, oh, well, okay. You haven't detected that they are deceiving yet. Well, God said, well, when you come to them on things that are serious, they don't communicate. But do they communicate in other ways? God said they are even as much more deceiving if they only can communicate when it's something they need from you. Come on, speak, God. Speak, God. Speak. Some of these people, if they're in a car accident, they'll call you. If something going wrong with them and they need you, they'll call you. How is it they can communicate when they need you, but they can't communicate when you're addressing something they're doing to you? God said they don't speak because they're well aware of what they're doing. God said they don't talk because you're going to pick up on their lies. God said they were quiet because they're doing dirt behind your back. God is saying when you're dealing with a grown person that cannot properly communicate, don't trust them. I got family I don't trust. I got so-called friends that I don't trust. When it comes to relationship, I'm going to tell you, if I can't trust you one way, I won't trust you in any way. Hello. If I can't trust you in every way, I don't trust you in no way. You think I'm going to trust you in my bed? If I can't trust you with no bills or no business, I don't trust you in my bed. I don't trust you laying next to me. Because we should be all on this live practicing adulting. It's called adulting, meaning at all costs, we should be moving as adults. Even when it's difficult, even when it's challenging, we should be practicing adulting. Some of y'all want to practice adulting, man, because you're still childish. You're still functioning up under your childhood when you should be functioning up under your man and your womanhood. I'm telling you right now, you are a disservice to you. And a lot of y'all have imputed your trust with the wrong people, places, and things. And God has already revealed that they've been exposed because they're deceiving. And it's simply coming from the spirit of lack of communication. God said, I gave you a mouth, use it. If you can't use it, it's because you're abusing it. You're abusing it. So I need y'all to do a self-evaluation. Let's tell like it is Tuesday. Look at all the people that's in your life that are of age. God said they've been in their life, they've been in their body too long to not be able to talk. And they will use, certain situations why they can't talk. God said lies. Because God, see, here's the thing about spiritual discernment. God said, I see how they move with other people. Come on, speak. God said, I see how they move with other people. That's why you shouldn't trust them. Because how is it they can do it with everybody else but can't do it with you? How is it they can respond to their mama? How is it they can respond to their daddy? How is it they can respond to their sister? How is it they can respond in business? How is it you can call your boss and tell your boss that you're going to be late, but you can't tell your mate that you ain't got you can't pay a certain light bill, or you can't pay a certain bill, or you can't talk about certain situations that what you done did inside the relationship. How is it you can do it outhouse? See, come on. That's why God will get us all together. I'm going to tell you, the Most High will get us all together by our silly ways, the error of our ways. How can you do it outhouse, but can't do it in-house? So, you can communicate with your job if you're going to be late. But when it comes to simple communication in your own house, you can't talk to your mate. Oh, yeah. No, we ain't practicing that. Charity starts at home. So if you can't do it in-house, then you need to be outhouse. You need to be on the outhouse. You need to find another place to stay. Because the reality is, this is an organization. An organization. So an organization is nothing but a bond or a situation that is organized at a high degree. That means no matter what I'm going through, what I've been through, I am going to do what's best for my team, best for my house, best for my relationship, best for anything that I'm tied to, my friendship. I'm telling you, it's an organization, a situation that is very highly organized, meaning everybody is mature enough to commit to what is required. It's the commitment for me. No matter if we got mad, no matter if we just argued, no matter if we had a disagreement, I am still obligated to commit to the organization. Some of y'all can't even stay committed 5 minutes. Because as soon as you go emotional, you debunk or ready to destroy what you just built with that individual. And all God is saying is that ain't your friend. All God is saying that ain't your family. All God is truly saying this morning, that ain't your mate. Those who love and support me, like and share. Like and share. If I inspire you some type of way, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title. But the reality is, what you think you have, you really don't have. Yeah, Londa. What up, Londa? I see you, Queen. I'm telling you right now. No, that ain't it. It ain't it. I don't care how long you've been with that boy. I don't care how long you've been with that girl, because God said they're little boys and little girls. God said just because you look grown on the outside don't mean you're grown on the inside, because grown is what grown does. And I'm telling you, I've been in some relationships when I had to come to the conclusion that I'm messing with a little girl. I'm in the bed with a little girl. I'm in bed with a little girl because of how she operates. There's no low levels of consistency. Low levels of consistency. You can't be a woman and stay a woman 5 minutes without going emotional, without doing something irrational, without doing something short-term wise that ain't going to affect you long-term wise. I'm telling you, these situations are unhealthy and you should not invest in it. Because some of y'all are with some little boys and some little girls. And God is calling them out because God is sick of it. You got a calling over your life. Some of y'all blessings should have been came, but it's who you align to that's holding you back from some of the greatest opportunities, moments, and blessings of your life. God said this. Oh, come on, speak, God. I'm talking to somebody right now, and you better take ear to this right now. You better take ear to this, because this ain't me talking. Oh, I'm telling you right now. God said, with the thing you desire in your heart, with the thing you desire in your heart. God said, I need some adults to manage this. But because of who you laying with, but because of who you dealing with, because of who you align with right now, God sees childish behavior, and that blessing can't come through. That blessing can't come through because there is no adulting in her or you. Him or you. There's some lower level of maturity as to why God can't move on that thing that you desire in your life. Come on, somebody. Speak, God. Speak. God said, for that blessing, I need maturity. For that blessing, I need some growth. For that blessing, I need high levels of consistency. For that blessing, I need some communication. For that blessing, I need you to grow up. Some of y'all want some things, and it's either you that's immature or the person you tied to. You want a house, but you in the bed with a boy instead of a man. How that's gonna work? if God gave you that house. As quick as you get that house, Rome gonna fall. Come on, I'm speaking to somebody right now. It's tell it like it. God, you in your bag this morning. How you say you want to buy a house, but you laying with a little boy? Oh yeah, he may look like a man, but from the inside, that is a little boy. How you say you wanna do all these great things, start a business, but you working with a little girl? A woman is designed to be a helpmate. God says, how you gonna blow up and build this business and she ain't no helper? She ain't no helpmate, meaning she can't assist you and help you in no area of your life. God said, how is that so? How that's gonna work out for you? How that's gonna happen? God said, who you fooling? Y'all wouldn't think y'all waiting on God. No, God is waiting on you. Here's the kicker for some of you right now. I'm telling you right now. If God said there's some things you desire that only you and I know. But God said, I will not proceed. I won't even consider that blessing coming into your life until you play some musical chairs. Until you let go a few people, places, and things. Until you let go a few people, call an ace and a spade a spade. Sometimes you got a little boy, little girl, that situation. Oh yeah, I'm dealing with a little boy. Oh, I'm dealing with a little girl. Okay. That's called parenting. And then here's what people are saying. Oh, every time I talk to you, it's like a lecture. Oh, every time I talk to you, oh man, you not my daddy. Oh, you not my mama. Folk gonna say that, y'all. It's because their mom and daddy failed them. Because they didn't get the proper raising. Because don't nobody qualify you better than your parents. Oh, my mama chewed us out. If I can listen to a woman can sit all day and tell me about myself. If it's going to better me, if it's an error of my ways, I'm telling you that they see outside of me that's wrong, I can hear it. You know why? Because I've been challenged by a real woman. My mama challenged me and my brothers as young men. So we're qualified to hear from a woman. So I can take constructive criticism. When you are grown and you cannot take constructive criticism from a man or a woman, your parents failed you. Your parents failed you. Because don't nobody chew you up or chastise you more than your mom and your daddy. So he that got an ear, let him hear. She that got an ear, let him hear. If you can't take constructive criticism, you still childish. I ain't trying to listen. Newsflash, baby. I ain't trying to be your daddy. That's 2 jobs. If I'm your man, I'm going to be your man. I ain't trying to be your daddy. You got a daddy. Should have had a daddy. Should have been raised by your daddy. So I ain't trying to be your daddy. That's another job. Why would I take on 2 jobs and only get paid for one? And the pay with one ain't even much. So I'm telling you right now, y'all got to come out of these one-sided relationships. I ain't trying to be nobody's daddy in no relationship. That's too much work. That's too much management. Why are y'all being people's mama and daddies in a relationship? Them people should be grown. Them people should know better to do better. Them people shouldn't be little boys and little girls. Why would I do that? Why are you doing that? Folks should come in qualified. Y'all get in relationships and wait for the person to become qualified. No, they don't deserve you. You will lose you loving them. You will mess up what you got going on investing with them. Dealing with somebody that isn't qualified for what you signed up for. Yeah. Don't trust them. They lying. And 2 things I don't like is a man not being a man and a lying woman. I can't stand it. I don't approve it. I don't even want to breathe in the same room as you. I don't want to eat at the same table as you. I don't even want to walk in your house. I don't even want to be around them vibes and that energy. So I'm going to tell you something. Know who to trust. Know where to invest yourself. Because the reality is, some of y'all shouldn't be around the people you're around. Because the people you're around is literally blocking your blessing. Come on, speak, God. Speak. They blocking your blessing. Confession time. They're blocking your blessing. Because your blessings and your success, the contingency of you being happy, being grateful, your day being great, your day being wonderful, your day being blessed, is who you align with. Some of y'all are not aligned with the right people. And this is why you cannot proceed, you cannot progress, and there is no high levels of productivity. And some of y'all realize that after you left that relationship. Man, I wasted some time right there. Oh, man. Ain't it funny? Ain't it funny? Here's the thing. Come on, because some of y'all can touch and agree, because some of y'all been in some real relationships. You was all in and you was serious. You was devoted. You was invested. But ain't it funny, y'all? And some of y'all, you got to laugh sometimes. Life can be funny. But ain't it funny sometimes when you trying to build with a man or you trying to build with a woman and you put all this time in them and then nothing pops off truly? But as soon as you let that relationship go, everything start falling in place. Everything start working together. Business start growing. Money start increasing. Blessings start flowing. Ain't it funny when you in a relationship with a little boy and a little girl and you trying to do this, that, and the third, and nothing cannot jump off? Every time you take 10 steps forward, you take 30 steps back. But the moment you let go of that person, oh, it just seemed like the floodgates of heaven just open up. Blessings here, phone calls coming there, business here, business there, increase everywhere. All God was saying, be conscious of your alignment. Everybody don't deserve to have access to your life and time. Because some of these people who you're aligning yourself with is blocking. Do I need to say it again? Blocking. Do I need to say it one more time? Blocking your blessing. You wonder why stuff ain't happening. It's who you tied to. That's blocking you. Some of y'all need to just let it go. And some of y'all are coming into the spirit of realization right now. Ugh. Look at the results of my life right now after I let that person go. Life is great. Life is better since you let that person go. Life is healthier since you let that person go. Let this be a lesson learned. If stuff ain't I don't know what y'all grades was in math or in grade school. I don't know what y'all grades was in math. But when stuff ain't adding up, you need to divide and subtract, meaning remove yourself from that situation. God said, I done gave you basic math, but you still trying to add yourself to that problem, add yourself to that relationship, add yourself to that family, add yourself to that friendship. And God said, you ain't gaining nothing from over there. Are y'all practicing multiplication or y'all doing subtraction or division? Life is about growth. Life is about betterment. Life is about being healthy. Life is about increase. All you doing, your results is decreasing. All you doing is having setbacks. All you doing is creating bad energy, poor energy. Wake up. Why you do yourself like that? I'm a question, do you love yourself? What up, Pop? I see blessings to you, Queen. Blessings to you, King. I love you dearly. Bless all my family in the ATL. Yeah, man, I love my family in the ATL, man. One thing I need to work on personally is, organizing my schedule enough where I can spend even more time with my family in Atlanta. And though some of my family also too in South Carolina as well. But y'all never get too busy, because it's Tell It Like It Is Tuesday, and we're going to keep it real. Never get too busy in life that you forget about what's more important. I know we got to make money. I know you got to handle your business. But I'm telling you, man, it's the love for me. It's the family orientation for me. Y'all got to go where you're motivated, elevated, celebrating, and loved. And sometimes to become spiritually balanced, you got to tap in with certain people. You got to tap in with certain places. You got to tap in with certain things. You can't do it all the time. But here's the thing about some of you lazy human beings. Y'all make time for what you want to make time for. So go sit down somewhere. Talk about what you can't do. Yeah, you go do everything else. That's why God, you can't box with God. My mama said to me when I was a child, you can't box with God. That's a losing battle, because God will call you out and expose you on your foolishness. Folk make time for what they want to make time for. Folk are selfish. Folk are self-centered. Yeah, you can do it. You just got to make time for it. And if you can't make time for it, then God got a question if you're healthy. God got a question, are you organized? It's called an organization. You are organized. You got to set time. Because we ain't going to live forever. And nothing is promised. So, man, hey, look. I always say at the end of my life, you ain't on my life for me. You're on my life for you. Oh, what I said to bless you in some type of way. I would also always say at the end of my life, hey, peace and love. A man functions out peace, a woman functions out love. Y'all don't respect peace and love. I say this at the end of every life. If you don't respect peace and love, don't be shocked while you're alone, while you die alone. I mean, a loan, student loan. I'm telling you, business loan, car loan, whatever loan, a loan. Yeah, at home to yourself. Want somebody but can't get nobody. Yeah, you better respect peace and love. Because if you take that man peace, he going to look for peace in some other person, place, or thing. If you play with that woman's love, she going to seek love in some other person, place, or thing. These are men and women's drives. This is what stimulates them. This is what makes them proud to be who God called them to be. And if you don't respect it, you're going to pay the stupid tax of life. You're going to pay the prepayment penalty. And I'm telling you, that good man, that good woman that was godly sent, the Lord giveth and the Lord will taketh away because of lack of appreciation. And you're going to have to pay the stupid tax of life by witnessing that good man that was sent to you, that good woman that was sent to you, being enjoyed, loved, peaceful, successful, and happy with somebody else. Some of y'all don't know some of the people, places, and things was sent to you. Somebody else enjoying it because you the fool. Somebody else enjoying it because you the fool. You the fool. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all better be careful them people who celebrating Halloween all year. They act like they healthy. They act like they got it together. They act like, man, they healed. They act like a lot of stuff that ain't right. It's the complete opposite. You are being deceived, because I'm going to tell y'all, this is one key kicker when it comes to revealing and exposing somebody. Words do not become true until they're acted upon. Actions do not become valid until you see levels of consistency. Hello, that is one of my basics philosophies when it comes to people, placing things in reality, in life. Words do not become true until they're acted upon. Once you see action, actions do not become valid until you see loaded levels of consistency. This will help you when it comes to investing in certain people, places, and things. If you want to know about somebody, all you gotta do is pay attention and listen. Pay attention and listen. If you want to know about somebody, pay attention and listen. They're going to tell you and show you all you need to know. And at this point right now, God said you're dealing with a little boy and you're dealing with a little girl. We too grown. So I'm supposed to be your man, your financial advisor. Oh, I'm supposed to re-raise you? You can't re-raise no teenager, so I know I can't re-raise no adult. Oh, so I'm supposed to be your daddy too? Oh, I'm supposed to be your counselor too? Oh, man. Oh, you unhealthy. Oh, I'm supposed to be your therapist? See, some of y'all are going into these relationships wearing too many hats, but you wonder why you're spiritually exhausted. You're weary. Because you came in, you're supposed to be coming in just to be a mate, to love, to be responsible for what's required to what relationships attest to. But here you is wearing all these hats, but wonder why you're spiritually drained. Spiritually drained. It's time for a change. Come on out. Come on out of that situation. Know when you're dealing with a little boy and a little girl. If folk can't communicate, but they communicate when they need you. If folk can't communicate, and every time you're talking about something serious, they don't talk. If folk can't communicate, meaning you're coming to them about something serious that's affecting you, and they get emotional or they get upset. You're dealing with a little boy and a little girl. If folks say, oh, you're not my mama, you're not my daddy. Or what you're saying is like a lecture. Or what you're saying is some type of teaching. Oh, that because I'm speaking to the little boy in you. That means I'm speaking to the little girl in you. And there's some levels of immaturity in you, because in the history of adulting, grown-ups don't function like that. The history of adulting. Y'all put y'all trust in the wrong people, place, and thing, but wonder why your situation is the way it is. Stop. No. I'm here to save you time. No, go get you together. Go back under your singlehood. Fix what is wrong with you in your childhood. Go back to your teenage years. Then step into your adulthood. And then check yourself before you wreck yourself. And get fully, properly developed. Because some of y'all are dealing with people who are of age, but they have a 15-year-old spirit. God said, I need your spirit to grow up and match with your age. I need your spirit to match. There is not no combination. You can't even combine because you walking around here with a teenage spirit, but here you is almost 40 years old. But want somebody to love you and invest in you. Ain't nobody gonna deal with you. And let's just keep it a buck. Some of y'all, man, I'm gonna tell y'all think y'all God's gift to men and women, and you not. You look good. But on the interior, God said it's how you operate that is so distasteful. You portray, you put out to the public, you put out to your neighbors, you put out to your family, you put out to social media this image. But God said it's all lies. It's deceiving. You're not investable. And God gonna expose you, because in the scripture of Revelation, it says in the last days, God is gonna pull back the covers. So those of you who faking and making, because some of y'all on my live faking in a $3 bill. There is no such thing. Some of y'all had to jump off this live because it got too deep. Some of y'all gonna get off this live pigeon-toed and bow-legged, mess with me. Some of y'all in the hallway instead of standing in the class because you know it get too hot in the kitchen. But let me tell you something, baby. Keep on faking it. You can't fake it to make it, because God gonna expose you. And that's when you're gonna want to go up on the rock. You're gonna want to go up on the rock because of exposure. You're not who you say you are, because God get tired too. But you know about my definition of tired. Tired equals immediate change. As I was talking to a queen yesterday going down the highway, there's a difference between venting and there's a difference between simply being tired. When you're tired of something, it's an immediate action. When you're venting, you're just talking about a problem that you don't have no intentions to change. Hello. I do this with my clients all day. I'll be like, oh, okay. That's what we doing. Let me change my hat, girl. Let me change my hat, sir. Let me get right. What you doing, Jeff? I had to switch hats. I had to do it physically because I had to remind myself I got to do it spiritually as well. Because you're not tired. You came to me talking tired. You draw near with your book out of your mouth, but your heart is far apart. You said you was tired, but from the whole conversation, you didn't say no plan, no preparation, and you have not proven any action. When one talk to you about a situation, come on, speak God, because I'm the wrong person to come to. I'm dangerous. I'm telling you, when God give me the revelation, I don't know everything. I don't got the answer for everything, but when God give it to me, you can't talk me off it. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you bring some piece of paper. I don't care if you bring some data. When God give it to me, I ain't coming up off it because I have spiritual discernment. See, y'all can believe in what the president say. Y'all can believe in what everybody else saying. You can believe what your mama saying. You can believe what everybody else saying. But when God give it to you, who you gonna believe? Hello? Who you gonna believe? For you conscious people, you can believe what the news say. You can believe what the internet say. But when you have spiritual discernment, who you gonna believe? You're not trying to change it. You just want to vent, meaning filter and empty, so you can go back from whence you came. You don't want to change. You don't plan on changing. You're going back from whence you came. Because when you're tired, though you are venting, you're going to come out and say and explain, but I plan to do this. I prepared to do this. Oh, yeah. And I did this. Oh, you tired. Because there's a plan, preparation, and action. If there is no plan, preparation, and action, oh, let me change my act. You're venting. Because you're complaining about something, but you're going back. Some of y'all, when we have sessions, you're talking about your bad relationship. Talking about you going to leave. You're not. Are you done? There's too many people out and sit in front of them. Are you done? Okay, let me tell you something. You ain't leaving that relationship. Jeff, why you say that? Don't say you shocked. No, baby, you not. King, you're not leaving that relationship. You're not leaving her. Queen, you're not leaving him. You're not. Why you say that, Jeff? Okay, because there is no plan, preparation, or action. You didn't plan on changing it. You didn't make no preparation of leaving. You're not keeping it real with yourself, so how can you keep it real with me or keep it real with anybody else? This is your reality. So I'm telling you, are you venting or are you tired? Because when you come to me, you pay me to tell you the truth, and I'm going to give it to you as God give it to me. I'll switch hats on you real quick. My clients know I could be off the chain. It might seem crazy, but what might be crazy to man is wise before God. Because this is the reality. You only got one life to live. Those of y'all who need life coaching sessions, hey, hit my line, hit my inbox. You know, those of you who know somebody who need life coaching sessions, hey, I'm bounty. I'm the quicker picker upper. I don't deal with messy people. Some of y'all life is a mess because you're dealing with messy people. I'm bounty. I'm a quicker picker upper. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to call you out on your stuff, and I'm going to hold you accountable. But we're going to get this work, and we're going to move and plan and prepare for a better life going forward. Going forward. We're going to cut out this mess so we can become more blessed. I love y'all, man. I hope Tell Like It Is Tuesday have blessed y'all in some type of way, inspired y'all in some type of way. It's time to get back to living before you die. Don't deceive, don't waste your time, and know when you're dealing with a little boy and a little girl. And man, folk, hey, look, if folk can't communicate, you got to evacuate. Evacuate them. Hey, leave the premises. I'm out. I ain't dealing with no little boy and no little girl. I am Jay Pierce Presents. I am your life coach, and class is dismissed. Take us home, baby. Let's vibe out, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Long time coming. Vibe out, baby.
Living in your vibe and you'll be styling out too quickly. Man, it's just the way you do it when you move so swiftly. Vibing out to you and making me do your
Today gonna be a beautiful day, baby. Beautiful day. Yeah. It's on you. What you gonna do? It's the energy for me. Yeah, I ain't going around love, baby.
So good, so bad, it's so bad, it's so new.
Yes, sir.
I'm wishing
I can feel your blessing. You about to make a decision that's gonna change your life. I can feel it. Give me chills. It's time for a change, baby. What you waiting on? Come on. It's been a long time coming, baby. Let's go, let's go. Vibe out, baby. Good energy. Feel the promising energy. It's been a long time coming.
No rainy, no windy, no sun. Your music and just you one. I fall like that, fun. I'll never be losing, I'm on every time.
Yeah.
You know,
It's the vibe for me, baby. It's the energy for me.
sitting in your style.
It's the energy for me. The energy for me.
And it's in the way you do when you move so swiftly. Vibing out to you,
Gotta vibe out, baby. My life to live, baby.
smoking up the way I feel emotion. It's so good, it's so bad, it's so bad, it's so new. Wishing I'd be
Yeah. It's Tell Like It Is Tuesday, baby. Yeah.
closing
vibe.
When we be on the scene, when you got to be bringing me with her. No rainy, no windy, no sun. Your music and just me one. I'm fine like my father's heaven. I'll never be losing, I'm winning every time.
Pull up.
Up from above it, don't leave me behind. It's around all the earth that we know is divine. When I be empty and all of my mind, I say,
Vibe, baby. Vibe out. I am J Pitts Presents. I am your life coach, and class is dismissed. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If grown people can't communicate, you are dealing with a little boy and a little girl. Go sit down. I can't re-raise you. I cannot be your daddy, and you can't be their mama. If grown people cannot communicate, they need to go seek help, further help outside of them. Because the reality is you're lying, you're deceiving, and you will inconvenience and waste people's time. And you know when you're dealing with a little boy and a little girl. Because we too grown. If you ain't got no speech impediment, if you're not blind, slow, or dumb, you can open up your mouth and talk about what you need to talk about. Especially when it's something that can affect other people. It is very selfish. It is very childish. And I need you to grow up. Time is of the essence. And it starts what? Right now. Right now. Make a decision. It's the communication for me. We too grown to not be able to talk. You got a tongue in your mouth. Some of y'all will not talk or will talk yourself straight out your blessing. God wants you to open up your mouth and use your boca, because life and death lies in the power of the tongue. And for me and my people, we going to have a blessed day. Today is going to be very prosperous. It's going to be very rich. We speak it, we feel it, and we going to live it. Touch and agree. And let's make this one of the best days, best lives we ever live going forward. I love y'all, man. Tell them like it is Tuesday, baby. Hey, those of y'all late to the class, hey, go replay, rewind. Those of you who like and share. If I inspire you some type of way, my Venmo, my Cash App is in the title. But I'm going to tell you something. You got one life to live. And when you die, you're going to be dead a lot longer than you are alive. All God is saying is you need to maximize your time and spend your time wisely. Stop tripping and slipping, losing grips on life, because you only got one life to live. Ask George Washington. Google when you get off this live. Google how long George Washington lived. And Google how long this earth has been here after George Washington. You're going to be dead a lot longer than you are alive. So you ain't got no more time to waste. It's time to live before you die. And start by smiling. That was so easy. Poor Lock, I see you, Queen. Blessings to you. Bless you and your family.